So, we're gonna go about how I start off in Constellations. I've already did the how to make a character, where I made this character. I've got a custom resome, ignore that. Fix my map, which is much better. So we're gonna go with how I started. First things first, how much money do we have? 251 gold. Is that enough for a backpack? I don't think that's enough for a backpack, I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. First things first, value per weight on. It's very nice. I love that stat, very nice. Let's go see how much a backpack costs. If not, we might have to go make one.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. I'd even buy one of your trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Ooh, we can afford one. Can't afford a fine one, but we can afford a generic backpack. Oh, I like that one. Oh, that's nice. Some interesting gear. Right. What do we wanna... Let's sell some junk that we don't really care about. Alright.
Do come back.
So we have 64 gold. Is that enough for a smithing book? So, to be able to make anything, you need the book. And the first one is the Craftsman's Manual. Hopefully, we have enough. Oh, look! This quest is here. Just gonna skip through this.
Need something? A woman, a foreigner in these... She's like... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Can I help you?
If you locate her, find
Looking
us
to
in
protect
Rorikstead.
yourself or deal some damage?
Craftsman's Manual, 49.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
So I spent 1 point already, I've got 4 left. You should have 6 if you started properly. Right, let's go smithing. And I'm gonna do real early. Let's get some alchemy. I usually like to do speech, but I think I'm gonna do... We're not gonna do blocking, we're just gonna do two-handed. Because blocking's really important, this is really important. So one of the big things in Requiem is people don't realise how good a lot of the extra things from perks are. Like, recover some stamina when blocking a hit. Sounds mediocre, sounds just like a little buff, but it's actually quite massive. If you run out of stamina in a fight, you do like 25% of the damage and take like double or something silly like that. It's really bad. But if you have just a little bit of stamina, suddenly you do way more damage. So early game, especially early, and honestly late game also, this is quite huge. Especially because if you look at a lot of the heavy armor benefits, you see armor weight penalty, less stamina cost, armor weight penalty, stamina weight penalty, stamina weight penalty, stamina weight penalty. It's quite... Each point of stamina matters more and more and more the later in the game you go. And you get an amount of stamina back from blocking. So this is worth more and more and more later on. The perks really stack up. And you can see, if you go here, I'm sure there's a reduced stamina one. Maybe not. I thought there was a less stamina one. There isn't in two-handed, but I think there is in one-handed. Is there one in here? Clearly not. Clearly I'm wrong. Oh no, power attack stamina cost. It's not huge, but it's some. It's more and more important. You use less and less stamina as you go on, generally. So yeah, let's start with. I've got 25 smithing. That's actually tempting to do. If I could find an okay smithing book immediately, I'd do that. But can't really. Let's just do immediately. I think this and this 10% armor penetration is lovely.
You need anything?
10% armor penetration in a best case scenario can give you 50% more damage. So again, perks are a lot more important than you'd imagine. So to explain what I mean by 50% more damage, if someone has exactly 800 armor, they have an 80% reduction in damage that you're doing. So if you then take 10% of their armor off, that's 80 armor you're removing. That means they take 8% more damage, but they're only taking 20% damage. So you do 28% instead of 20% damage, which is, it's not quite 50%. What's that for? So that's a 40% power bonus, damage bonus, for taking a single perk. Plus the 5% on it, so that's 20% it could be. Doesn't really matter so much against light armor opponents, but against light armor opponents, you're going to be killing them anyway. So what does it really matter? I'm going to immediately put the back on. So early on, one of the best places to start, there's a couple of free bandits down this way. And we're just going to go collect a little bit of loot, sell some stuff, see what's going on, get used to the game. Blocking right quick. There is also, if you're doing dual wield's another good start to do. There is dual wield parrying, and you can change the key, the key here. So cancel. Actually, no, that's fine. I'll just leave it as that. So my middle mouse button stopped working, which is really annoying. So one of the big things about combat is locking on is way better than you think it is. Some people say it feels like cheating, but it's just how to control your character properly, really. I'm just gonna check. Okay, it's working. Good. Shift F12 checks if your thing is working. So run in, lock on.
You want a real fight? Mercy.
There you go. And then you can just
You switch. I'm gonna
AI.
break.
Not very smart. You can do arcades, right? I assume I can look from this. So you see, value per weight is on, so only take the stuff that's got high value per weight. No point in taking junk. So how much did that give us? 3%. Lovely. See, using arcade, already healed. Easy. Easy. Remarkable mana potion. Perfect. Some of these things, good value per weight. And now we're gonna read these notes. We're going to loads of searching. That's worth it. You can take some of that stuff. Food isn't worth nearly as much, so the value per weight on food kind of, you need to go double. So 20 is usually what I look for. Don't try and lock that, because that spawns 3 more bandits. I might save and give them a go, but I suspect I would die to 3 in a row, because my stamina was already low that fight. As you can see, loads of relatively expensive items here. Some more Timbala. Lovely. Frostmarine. Lovely. Apples, me. Can I kill the horse before it runs away? So if you didn't spawn with a silver an axe, sorry. There's an axe there. Coin puss. Hi horse. Killing the horse because horse hide. Horse hide 29 value per weight. A little bit hungry. Passes time when you skin animals. So we're gonna save here and we're gonna see. Go away, dear. Oh, let's take this actually. I'm gonna see if I can kill these. So as soon as you use this chest, these boys spawn.
Damn, coward. You'll pay for...
See? Heavy armor is the start. This is hard mode, by the way. Ruptured paper. Oh, I didn't mean to take the dagger. 21, 20, 21. I've got loads of carry weight though, so. We take just about everything but the. Another healing poultice? That's lovely. How much weight have I got? Oh, we can carry the axe as well. Right, so it's a lovely wee start. Let's go see if we can turn some of this stuff into something useful. I'll start with the garnet as well. Let's read that ruptured letter. Look, I can write I love you. Bam! Poor bandit. Steady sprint home. Oh, we're a little bit hungry still. You can see the stamina bar had a little grayed out section that showed we were still hungry. I can't tell if we're healing or not. Press U to open this menu. There's no health rate, but are we going out? No. I feel like we should be. Maybe it's only in combat. Not sure if the RK thing maybe is only in combat. So the undead and their summons perform Arcus rites, never open brutal scam, never summon and never become one. Chance of life. Generate up to 3 health per second based on missing health, come from Arcus rites. I guess because we're basically full HP, it's not regenerating us, which is fine. We can do a. We've got 2 healing poultices. Let's chug one of them, and then if you go in here, you see health rate 0.2%, which is very slow. Oh, wow! I'm so bad. Good thing I fucking started this. So as long as you're not in combat, the healing will you. It's quite slow, but you can do a wait, and waiting will it'll do it while you're waiting. I'm gonna do a blue flower while we're here. So I picked up a blister wart just there. I picked up a blue flower. Blister wart plus blue flower is a healing potion. Is that another blister wart? Another blister wart there. We can go get another blue flower. I just eat like 2 seconds ago? So you can see early on, not struggling with bandits at all. But one of the big things about this mod pack is it's called de-leveled. Regular Skyrim is leveled in that when you level up, everything else in the world also
Ripe
levels
fruit
up.
and fresh vegetables
Guards, bandits,
Are you still working at the
followers,
Bannered Mare?
even like Daedric items.
Crops from my farm.
So in Constellations, things don't level up when you do. Things stay the same level. So those bandits are going to be the same damage, same health. They are just there for the whole game. So you see, I'm going to end up with quite literally 4 or 5 times this health and probably 4 or 5 times this damage for them. And I was already almost one-shotting them. Plus I'm going to have armor pen up in the 30s or 40s. So that I'm going to absolutely annihilate bandits later on. They're just going to be like nothing to me. Well, it's going to be much quicker. Shout cooldown's going to be amazing. So you see, dummies let you, as long as you actually hit them, two-handed skill increase. So it should level up your two-handed hitting dummies. So if you want to get more powerful, the bandits stay the same. You level up, you'll get more health, and you'll get massively more powerful, and they'll stay the same. You can become an absolutely unkillable god. You become proper Dragonborn. So one of the main things that does that is if you go to the Requiem skills menu, you can see secondary attributes, and these come from, this lists all your disease resistance and poison resistance. See, I've got disease resistance and poison resistance already. But where have I got that from? Where's that coming from? So if you come from here, you can see derived attributes from poison resistance. It says your natural poison resistance is governed by your health, with a moderate competition from your stamina. Plus 15% damage from two-handed weapons. Primarily by health, a small contribution from stamina. Carry weight, dominated by health, minor contribution from stamina. Movement speeds, mainly from stamina, little bit from health. So all of these get more and more and more the more you level up. Magic resistance from Magicka, poison and disease resistance. Once your poison resistance is over 50%, Paralyze stops working on you completely. So you get poison resistance of 51%, Falmer become a joke. You just start killing them like they are nothing to you. Disease resistance obviously helps, so if we go back to secondary attributes, my disease resistance is lower than my derived disease resistance. I'm gonna guess that I'm dirty. Or something like that. It's not actually in here. Not sure why that is. I've got resist frost, resist shock, slash resistance. These things here are the material bonuses. The material bonuses are listed on the wiki, but you can only get material bonuses if you have this perk. This lets you, see, it says unique bonus when wearing high quality materials. That just changes this depending on what type of armor you're wearing. So dwarven armor is blunt protection, carved armor is spell intensity, Daedric armor is magic resistance. Depends on what armor you're wearing. Slash is quite good early. Swords and things like that. It does make hammers and arrows more dangerous. So what's next? So yeah, Requiem's real difficult. If you're finding it way too difficult, I wouldn't recommend it. But you can go into Requiem. Is it this one? I think it's Requiem Combat. Yeah, you can change the damage taken and damage dealt. Can make it a little bit easier. Later on, like I said, you can become an unkillable god. So I would just level up. If you're finding it difficult, train on dummies, train people, pay people to train you. Much better that way. So if you're thinking, well, I don't want to just hit dummies forever, what the fuck do I do if I don't want to just hit dummies forever? So one of the big ones is this board here.
Ripe fruit and
There is
fresh
a-
vegetables for sale.
You can take out quests. So one of the big early ones are these ones: Hunt Fugitive in the Pale, Hunt Thief in the Pale,
Fresh baked
or
loaves.
Hunt Thief
Still
in
warm from the oven.
Given Hold, that's what they're called, or Hunt Vampires, things like that. You can do them level 1. So Hunt Fugitive in the Pale. It says in the Wind Peak Inn or the Nightingale Inn in the Pale. So where is, what one's the Pale again? It's one of these, isn't it? Pale, there we go. So Dawnstar, and what was the other one it said it was in? In the journal. Track down and kill or capture fugitive Wind Peak Inn or Nightingale Inn. So the Wind Peak Inn, I think, is in Dawnstar. Maybe the Nightingale. And then the other one is Nightingale Inn here. So Nightingale Inn here, Wind Peak Inn here. So they'll be walking along the road here. And you have to go find them somewhere between those two things. It'll be a single bandit, and you can kill them. They sometimes have loot on them. It's a good starting out way to do it. One of the big things early, with heavy armor, it's not so good, but you can dodge. So press Alt and it dodges. In heavy army, see, you lose a lot of stamina, but it's like a little boost in a direction. It really helps you dodge those quick attacks. So you can do some, you can break down some things. See some leather boots, break them down, leather braces, and see that takes time. So I got tired while doing it. I'm not going to break down the whole site, I'm going to sell it. I make some leather strips. And usually I make a leather tent for myself. 10 leather though. Can't afford that. You can make all these backpacks though. Loads of different backpacks. Damaged out with ranged weapons. Lockpicking skill. Movement slower, increased carrying capacity for 150 points. That might be good. Awesome cloaks. Linen and Quicksilver. Might make one of them at some point for myself. See loads of things to make. This is all just the level 1 crafting thing. There's also, if you go to this, there's a different create item menu and there's different things in here. So pouches, satchels, crates, things like that, you can place them in the world and they are a safe storage. So you can see 2 leather strips and 2 leather, and you can place a pouch in the world and that's a safe storage for it. You can also place shrines, tanning racks. Tanning racks work, by the way, they're not just for show. So I'm going to sell that whole site, so I can get for it.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men. The finest weapons and armor.
What have you got for me? Anything that I'd want? That might be good for a low level character. 600 gold, 8% magic resist. Not a lot, but it adds up. Scale armor's nice, orcish armor's lovely. Nice and warm. The bonus of orcish armor's nice. I think it's reduced stamina and power attack cost. It's very nice. Ancient Node I think is extra health. Any... I don't think silver battle axes exist. There's only one silver battle axe I know of, and it's a Daedric artifact, which would be difficult to get. See, a lot of this stuff's really expensive. We're just gonna sell our holocide and our garnet. Sell our craftsman's manual back to them, don't need that anymore. And I'm gonna turn this stuff into some other stuff, hopefully. Let's go break this stuff down. Might keep the longbow, but sell the silver arrows.
Good doing business with you.
Right. I'm gonna use the smelter to break down some of this junk. No, real tired. So this, can't break this down for some reason. What I'm going to do is forge some stuff. We're going to sort by value, because you get crafting XP based on the value of the thing that you're crafting. Now, these ones aren't that expensive. This is taking into account the enchantment value. Now, they're not actually going to give you this much XP, because the base item without the enchantment isn't worth that much. And the XP you get is based on the base value of the item. But if you see Clovian fur armor is worth 50, you're going to get twice as much XP for making leather armor. And it's not that much more expensive. But I'm going to build these because these have the highest value and I can sell them. So
That's some good armor you've put together.
as much of these as I can. I'm gonna get real tired doing this. So I'm literally just gonna take a nap, press L, it saves while you're doing it. Literally just gonna take a little nap by the forge. This is if you want to become a werewolf. Drink the beast blood if you want to become a werewolf. I think it makes it too easy, so I'm not going to do it. Also, I'm in the middle of a town, they're all going to attack me if I become a werewolf. You should probably do that outside of town if you want. And now I'm real hungry. Let's drink, eat. Rabbit haunch. That's probably some cooked beef. That's way heavier than the other ones. So I think cities look really good. The lighting is really good, especially on these roads. It's really nice. When I started, you saw it was pretty bleak.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Welcome to War Maidens. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
So you see, yeah, look, 86 and 113. Let's sell those. Bunch of money, 500 gold.
Good doing business with you.
Couple of levels in speech. Gonna go to the alchemy place. What do we call it?
Got a pretty
Alchemist.
full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Let's see. List of what Blue Mountain Fire.
That's a fine potion you
It's
put together.
terrible. It used to be much better. 10 health. 10 health is 10 health.
Welcome to. Hold on.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
dear. If you say so. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
So you can also, you buy a mortar and pestle, you can do alchemy anywhere. Which is nice. Buy the recipe for healing posters here, 16 gold, so you can craft them if you want. I'm gonna buy another blister wart and a butterfly wing and see if that's any better.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. If there's anything I can help you with,
Much better. There you go. 5 points for 10
I've
seconds.
but to ask.
So now I've got a few health potions. Probably gonna sell a bunch of junk to her because
I have several elixirs for sale. So you're interested in my potions and
I do not
ingredients?
care for magic potions. Who the fuck cares about magic potions? Weakness to shock? No caring. Gonna sell some of this stuff as well. I don't care about that. I'm gonna keep the salt. I'm gonna keep the death bell and the cannon's fruit. I can probably make something with the cannon's fruit. Death bell. 55 damage. Lovely. Again, XP is based on the value of the potion you make. So, you'll see me saving sometimes, and I'll just save
I sell cures
and
for
just
all ills.
not go through
and
the
I'll be
door.
happy to serve you.
Because you generally don't want to save before loading screens. Or after loading screens. So you want to save, give it a while to think about things. Because when you save,
I offer
something
remedies for
happens with the
ailments
scripts.
both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
And things break. So, save, wait a bit, then go through the door. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do this, track down and kill the fugitive in one begin and Nightingale in the pale. Let's go see if we can do that. I might speed up the run there. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna save again. You see, I'll just wait a bit. Do I have anything else I want to say? 76 weight is fine to be leaving town. It's not low, but it's not high. Some alcohol on me I could probably sell. Books I can probably sell. I think it's fine. You can take a carriage ride to do these quests if you want, but you generally don't make money if you do that. So you have to go hunt down this fugitive without that. What's my FPS like at the moment? That's 30. That's awful. Has it been going this whole time? Well, not sure why it's so awful. Just maxing my graphics card. Sure, it's fine. I'll just live with it. It looks fine to me at the moment. I don't know what it looks like in the video. We're gonna head towards the pale. This grass seems more dense than normal. Maybe that's what's causing my FPS. So that's me doing Shift F12 to make sure the EMB is working. Which it is. See, because I started on hard mode, my stamina is awful. If you started on not hard mode, it should be okay. Also, sometimes certain foods give stamina for a long time. But no. So you get 1 stamina for 15 minutes sort of thing. And 1 stamina per second is quite a lot. Because that just adds on top of what your stamina regen is at the moment. It's just a flat 1. I think maybe 2 for something. Head towards the pale.
Is someone there?
Oh,
Never should have come
bandits.
here.
Won't get away with that! Where are you?
So on that guy at the end there, you had the clang. I did a perfect block on him. So I blocked just in time to stagger him when he hit me. So let's take everything expensive off these guys. I'm looking for anything over 20 is what I'm taking at the moment. 20 and above. Some iron arrows. Should probably find someone to buy my skooma at some point. Let's continue on. Now if you see on my map, I'm not on the map on mine because I've got a mod that gets rid of that, but Nightingale Inn's really close. So I'm probably just going to go to the Nightingale Inn and then hopefully I can wait there and he'll turn up at some point. If not, I have to find him on the road. There's a spider here. Pick up some Thundercut on the way. Now, when you're running along the roads, you might want to pick up some alchemy ingredients, but be careful of wild animals. Wild animals can be really quite dangerous. Look, there's a saber cat down there. See him? Just at the tip of my pommel. See him there. Pretty sure it's a saber cat. So you can avoid him if you want. I'm gonna try and fight him, see how it goes. There's a good chance I die here. Yeah, there you go, there's a saber cat. You see, he's stalking me. So if you were to stay out of range of him, oh my god, walk over. You can stay out of his range and he won't attack me. But he's gonna sit and watch me. And I'm gonna kill him. So that's a perfect block. A couple hits. A good block. So you see how much damage that cat did compared to those bandits. Dangerous things. So I'm gonna take everything off this guy except for the meat. 2 hours made me cold. Says I've not prayed in a while. Hopefully it's not destroyed my favour. No, it's okay. So I've been forgetting to pray. You should generally pray when smithing. Praying when smithing stops your favour dropping. So it looks like I'm healing from RKA. A little bit. Oh look! What are they doing? Fighting a frostbite spider.
Did it.
So I'm not gonna loot the frostbite spider because it's gonna take time and it's gonna make them even more cold. So I'm gonna get my torch out. That should help a bit. I'm gonna put this on the 1 key. Some elk. I thought that was a bear for a second. And I'm along with the bear. You need to stay away from these patrols. Because if you get too close, they get angry with you and attack you. Could just kill them if you wanted, but soldiers are much more dangerous than bandits generally. They have more armor piercing, higher damage bows, decent quality armor. Pick up some snowberries while you're here. Don't pick up everything on your way, because a lot of stuff takes time. So harvesting snowberries and stuff, not worth it if you're gonna freeze to death. So you can see I spend quite a lot of time not on full HP. I don't really want to waste my healing poultice or anything like that right now. So I think there's not very many things going to do that much damage to me. And I'm okay at the moment. See, I haven't died so far. And I feel like I've mostly just... My face is my shielded. This entire time. I've not really been particularly amazing in combat. So I feel like everything's overall is quite followable. So this is Heljarken, which is Nightingale Inn. Nightingale Inn. And what's here? Is this? Ah, there's an alchemy place here. Might check that out for healing poultices. Fugitive. What did it say? Hunt fugitive in the Pale?
Good afternoon. Is someone there? Thought I...
Get him! Kill him!
There we go. Collect the bounty. Full marque's right. Some decent stuff. Quite nice. Marque's happy with me? That was real easy. Nah, let's go back to Whiterun. I'm just gonna pause the recording here and start the recording back in Whiterun. So we're back in town. I did some smithing. I've made myself a tent. Made myself a little tent. Got some leather left over. Probably make some leather things later. I found another saber cat and I leveled up. So I've got a free perk point now. I leveled up health. I'm probably going to take this. Generic boost to everything I'm doing. See, oh, look how much I can sprint now. Oh. So, we need to go find Proventus, who looks like he's up in Jarl's place. First things first, though, we're going to take a bath, because we are covered in blood. Do a wash and rinse. Takes forever. But if you're dirty, you get way worse sale prices. Cool. Free food in there as well. At the moment, let's just chop some bread. Still peckish. That'll do. Yeah, another mercenary. Now, where's Proventus? Up there.
Balgrove, did you slip out again
I
last
serve
night
Jarl
and drink at the
Balgrove
Banner's
as
Mare?
steward. Excellent.
Taking care of the fugitive.
You've done us a great service.
350 gold.
Here is your reward.
What of it?
Excellent.
These
So-
Done us a great
visits to the
service.
tavern will make you
Here
an
is your
easy
reward.
target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it. What?
So I'm up to 952.
I won't apologize for talking.
Probably even higher once I've sold some stuff. So let's go to the biggest oxymoron in Skyrim. And that's the gift of charity.
Berry. The fruit has about another day left before it's
It's not a
spoils.
gift and it's
That
not
heist
charity.
is crazy. Him and his
Yourself and your kindred.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Because it's always true.
Gift of charity. It wasn't a gift because I only did it to get the gift of charity.
Got a pretty
And
full stock
it's
of
not
potions and alchemy
charity.
reagents.
Because I only did it because I'm getting something. Let's see.
I have several elixirs for sale. Ah, so you're an
what I
alchemist
can
then.
sell to this woman. Honestly, I'm gonna sell that for 70 gold. I'm not gonna make more than that off it. Stamina's good. The rest of this is kind of nice. The mammoth dust can go.
Come back
Total.
anytime if you need a remedy.
And let's see what we can make. I think... Is that potion or... Right, that's better. That's terrible. Let's see... No. So Blissbug Thorax, Large Antlers, Torchbug Thorax. I seem to remember one of them does. Fortify Stamina restores stamina. Nice. Claws. Blissbug Thorax does nothing, apparently. Let's see. Increases armor rating by 30. That's not bad. Yep. So that's a little bit of leveling.
You'll
Not very close to level 3. Well, let's go do some smithing and we can sell
find
the rest of our
tonics,
junk.
salves, poultices, and potions.
Let's do a prey. Some leather strips. Should probably make myself a cloak. I don't like the cloaks though. Oh, very nice. So, the leather bracelets more expensive. May as well make them. That's me out of materials. Let's do a prey. We're hungry. Let's take a snack and then we can do a sleep. And then
Got some good pieces out here if you're
sell
looking.
to this woman.
Take a look.
Look at all that gold. 1,700.
Don't forget to check
gold.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Check the board over here. Hunt vampire and Whiterun. Perfect. Slaying giants is hard. Retrieve heirloom can be difficult, but Greenspring Hall is really easy. I'm just gonna leave them at the moment though. Let's see where what the hunt vampire is. So it just says in Whiterun. So what you need to do is go to the missive. Click no, and see it says visits the Bannered Mare. So this vampire visits the Bannered Mare. We're gonna go there anyway because I need food. I'm starving. So we're looking for a vampire. Vampire's pretty obvious.
Thank you, thank you. No, please, hold your applause.
Let's have
One
a look
more
around
song.
for a
What say
vampire
you?
first.
Yeah? All right then.
So when you kill the vampire,
Now, Oh,
You
there once was a
can
hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun
hand
from
in.
old Rorikstead.
She's not a vampire, are
Yes.
you?
If you're looking,
Braggart did
if you wish
swagger
to
and
speak.
brandish his
Now,
sword
if you'll
as he
excuse
told of
me,
old
there's this
battles and gold
invention
he had
called
made.
Arm that requires my
But
immediate
then he went
attention.
quiet,
So-
did Ragnar the Red, when
All
he
the
met
gold
the
in
shield
Hammerfell
maiden
isn't
Matilda,
worth cleaning
who
up another
said,
pool of vomit.
I don't think there's a
"Oh,
vampire in
you
here.
talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and
You're
bleed."
older.
And so then came clashing and
About
slashing of steel as the brave lass
see.
Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. Thank you,
If he
good
comes back here,
patrons of the
I'll have
battered
to talk
chair.
with Balgruff and
Thank
get
you.
that
Yep.
fool cast out for good.
No vampire in here. That I know of. Unless we bath down here for you to clean in if you want to. Hulda's having a nap at the moment, but is Sadie around? You're not a vampire either, are you? You're not a vampire. Let's go.
One of these days, I really have to get something that's more comfortable to wear and easier to put on.
Let's go buy some food from Hulda.
What do... Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
So, you can buy Alto Wine, Blackberry Mead, Honeyberry Mead. And I like to sort by lowest value, and then you see restores hunger. So that's 5 for 30, which is pretty good. Usually there's something better than that though. 7 for 75. And salmon steaks, 7 for... And these are really light as well. So let's just buy 12 chicken breasts.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Now, let's give it a little wait. That person has glowing eyes. They got the name Citizen,
Don't speak to me, meat.
and they just called me meat.
So, Mikhail,
That's
what
definitely a
do you eat
vampire.
tonight, huh? Something upbeat?
So we're gonna do a save.
A Breton jig, maybe?
You know, Hulda, there's this
And
lovely Argonian ballad at
I
this
reckon this will be nice and easy.
You trying to scare off my customers, son?
help!
Lively. Keep it lively.
Yes.
What about the sweet
Easy.
maiden fair from Hadleyshire?
So he says revolt, vigilant, vampire's
I
death to
think
vigilant
7
offender.
septims for
That's
sea
any of
will
them.
do nicely.
They're not trying to kill
Especially
you.
when they're in their cups.
Look at that.
Well then,
Silver
consider
ring.
it done.
Silver sapphire necklace, septims, flawless garnet, food, vampire dust. Perfect. So good. So now another thing you can do, you got that vampire dust, and while I was running along the road, some of it was at night time and there was Luna moths flying around. Pick up a couple of Luna moths, and you go here, you do vampire dust, you do Luna moth wing, 200 gold potion. What does that actually sell for? What is she?
If there's anything I can help you with,
Oh.
you have but to ask.
Oh, are you upstairs? How do you get upstairs in this place? Oh. Are you not up here? Where is she? Am I blind? Oh no, there she is.
What can I help you with, my friend? You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here.
Apparently I'm not supposed to be in here.
You'll find tonics, sap.
I'm gonna go out and back in again, hopefully that fixes it. Right, how about now?
You're not supposed to be in here.
If I wait in here, they're probably gonna give me a fight. So I guess we're just not dealing with her for the moment. See, I've got some necklaces and stuff, that's nice. So you can see we've got 1,600 gold, plenty, done some quests, leveled up once. Got that to hand in. Got a tent, got a backpack, got armor, got healing potions. Not a lot of healing potions, but you know how to get more. Healing poultice, you know, you can make more of them. Fortify stamina, restore stamina. Lovely, lovely potions. And scuba. Scuba is nuts, really good. But yeah, that's how I start out. My support again.
early today, Mama?
Might do a retrieve
I'm afraid
early.
not,
Gather
Miss
saber-tooth
Jenny.
cat.
The fruit has
Saber
about
cat
another
tooth.
day left before it spoils. We've got to sell
Quite
as
good.
much as we can, as soon as we can.
Some of these other ones will be really easy
That's
to
what
do.
you always say.
Collect venison's really easy. Collect blueprint
Because
fur is
it's
really
always
easy.
true.
Give me a leap.
You want to level up, get better.
Go to the tavern for supper?
Right.
And
And
to
the next
think
one.
I was going to feed you cabbages and apples again. Yes,